to another vlog. How was y'all's Thanksgiving? Mine was kind of a bust. Like, I had totally intended on vlogging the day like I did last year. Kind of glad that I didn't, because it went off the rails really effing fast. So originally we were supposed to have my brother and his family come over the day before, have like Thanksgiving part 1 with them, since they go to her parents' house on the actual day of. So at least we'd get to have them for longer than like 5 minutes if they came over the day before. And last minute, after food had already been made, had literally made a whole other turkey just for they and their family, they bailed because they're sick. Except my sister has access to my brother's like Google Photos account, and there's definitely photos of them out with the his wife's family Christmas tree shopping. They're not sick. So that kind of stung, you know. I mean, if you weren't gonna show up, like, give us a heads up so we didn't like waste the food. I mean, guess we'll stick it in the freezer for now, and if they decide to do it at a later date, we have it. If not, guess we'll eat it. But kinda sucked. So actual day of, yesterday rolls around. I get up early. I'm like so overtired though that like I went to pour my coffee, missed, it went down my arm. I was so desperate for the caffeine, I literally was licking my arm and was like, what the hell am I doing? Crap, now I need to take a shower too. This sucks. Okay, well let me down the coffee first anyway. So I did. Took a shower, blew dry my hair hella fast, which is why it's all frizzy and shit. Watched the parade, which I actually kind of loved Leah Michelle, starting with the Funny Girl song. She did it really well, actually. For as much as I was making jokes about her and Funny Girl, I'm like, okay, I see it now, I see it. I kind of want a bootleg of that show now, but anyway. She did do it very faithfully true to Barbra Streisand's version. Followed immediately with New York, New York. I'm like, okay, so we got Barbara, and we have Liza representation. Cool, cool. Actually, it was a lot better than last year's parade. Unlike last year, where I think I knew a grand total of maybe, like, I could count on one hand of names I actually recognized. This year, I knew most of the people involved in it, so I was like, cool, alright. Not as out of the loop as I thought I was. It just was one off year where it was weird, where I was like, god damn, am I that old and that out of touch? No, it was just a one weird year, I guess, but no, this one was much better and much more enjoyable. Ended up watching the dog show after. Once again, Pomeranians get snubbed. They literally never show them do their walk and being all checked out by the judge. They literally always skip the Pomeranians, and it pisses me off because I have a Pomeranian. I'm like, want my Pomeranian representation, damn it. And the same with the Cavalier King Charles or James or whatever it is, Spaniel. It's probably the next kind of dog I'm gonna have after Talia. Is very possibly one of those, actually. I can't believe I actually sold my mom on the idea of those, because for the longest time I was the only one who liked them. I think I have her on board. It is a distinct possibility we may have one of those after Talia. She's 16, going on 17 next year. She's pretty elderly. So it's not me being morbid or, like, waiting around. I was like, no. It's just trying to think ahead. Do we want another Pommy? I mean, I'd love another Pommy, but it seems like nobody really has Pomeranians available right now nearby. Unless you want to pay, like, $3,000. It's like, maybe not that much. We paid $400 for her, and she was a rescue, so it's like, not $3,000, okay? But, like, you know, this is also another very nice breed, and they're very cute, and they have those soulful eyes, but regardless, they got snubbed too. That sucked, but, it's still fun to watch. Still love seeing all the doggies. And no sooner was that over, and dinner was underway and being cooked, the power went out. Of all the freaking days of the year that it could have gone out, it goes out on freaking Thanksgiving. Oh yes, the shitstorm you would expect to ensue with an already dysfunctional family definitely ensued. So I'm very glad I was not vlogging it, because it was so much more stressful than it should have been yesterday. But Oh my god. Yeah. It just was bad. It was really weird how it went out too, because before it went fully out, there was like 10 minutes in there where the power dropped to half power first, which we have never seen happen before. Have no idea what the fuck that was about. That was terrifying. We're hoping that it didn't screw up my mom's oxygen machine, because it was making it make a really weird sound we have never heard before it went out all the way. When everything got back up and running like hours later, it sounds normal now, I think, but we're gonna keep an eye on that, because it was making a scary ass noise. That's all I can describe it as. But yeah, my dad hauled out the generator and everything, because this did end up taking hours. Unfortunately, we can't hook up the stove and things to it and the oven to it, since they are literally behind those in the wall, and there's no way of accessing them without cutting into the cabinets to get in there. So, you know, cool. Love that. Pretty much had to just wait it out. But the suck part, since we didn't know the power was going to go all the way out, and when it went down to half power, the oven went off completely just at that point. We had no idea where the timers were and how much time was left on everything at that point. So it was just a lot of guesswork and trying to pick up where it left off when it did eventually come back on hours later. So, you know, that's cool. That's cool. Meanwhile, my uncle was outside, attempting to ring the doorbell over and over, not understanding why nobody was answering the door, because the power was out, and you need the power to ring the doorbell. So it's like, cool. Don't know how long he was standing out there, but he was none too happy about that. Had already come from his place where, the internet and phones and everything were also down there, so he felt like he brought the bad luck with him, but it's like, no. When my dad got the generator up and running and got the router plugged in so I could, like, try to check into what the hell is going on, it wasn't even a big outage. So it just adds salt to the wound. It was like literally 127 houses were affected. We're just lucky like that, I guess, that we were in that small little window. Yup. Don't know if it was a down power line. Don't know if somebody was driving drunk and crashed into a pole. Don't know. It never updated on the website to say what was the cause of that outage. All we know is that it went out, and it took hours, and definitely put a wrench in the works of cooking Thanksgiving dinner. That kinda sucked. Yeah, that. Meanwhile, my uncle over at his house, which is like so close we can literally like hear them in their backyard from our backyard, he had his daughters over. And one of them flew in from out of state. If you thought we were freaking out over the power being out, he was throwing a downright temper tantrum over the power being out, and we could hear it from our yards. I was like, oh boy. And the neighbors in between the two houses, yeah, it sounded like they had about 50 people over. Theirs was also affected, of course. But the salt in the wound, the other half of the street down the street was not affected. Cool. Hold on, like 1 second. Okay, sorry about that. But anyway, so, yeah, that was just its own special breed of nightmare, but also salt in the wound, because we just signed up to get solar. And if this were like a month or so down the line, wouldn't have even been affected, because we're getting the solar panels with the battery backup. So, you know, had those have already been in place, would not have even been affected, but still sucks. But it's just like, damn it. But at the same time, definitely does make us more looking forward to getting those installed and turned on and everything. Because, I mean, they can't turn it on the day that it's installed. Like, there's permits and shit involved, so, I mean, that's a whole thing of its own, and inspections and blah, blah, blah. There's, like, a whole long process with that, but, oh my god, it just, by the time everything was back on and could resume cooking, and by the time food was finally done, nobody even bothered with, like, the traditional, what are you thankful for? Because I'm pretty sure if we had, every last one of us would have been just like, that the power is back on. That would have been it. Oh my god, just, what the fuck. Oh, this has been like one of my mom's worst nightmares for years of what if it ever went off on a holiday in the middle of cooking the holiday dinner. It's like, well, now it's happened. Now you know what happens, apparently. At least it wasn't a PSPS thing, because if it had been, it'd be out for days. So, at least it wasn't that. We had no, like, weird weather conditions that led to it. It was literally just, like, a small, localized outage because something, I guess, fucked with the line. I don't know, but... Oh my god, just... fuck. So, of course, by this point, any hopes of, sobriety on that day went out the fucking window. It's just like, yeah, this bottle of champagne's mine now. Don't mind me. I'm going over here. So, yeah, that. So, anyway, we start back over at day one with that. It's okay. It's okay. It's a new day. So, anyway, yeah, it wasn't exactly the kind of idyllic holiday we were hoping for, but it ended up fine, but it just... Man, really? Really? Yeah. But of course, with all that stress, my freaking dysfunctional ass family spiraled. So I'm just glad I did not attempt to film this year, and that I filmed last year instead, because, yeah, last year was better. Hopefully next year will be better. I guess everybody has, like, those one-off years where there's, like, just a holiday year that sucked, and I guess this was one of those. But anyway, at least the food was good. Can't complain about the food. That was very yummy. We have lots of leftovers in our big giant fridge. I haven't even told you guys about the big giant fridge. Apparently half of the appliances in this house all decided to die in the span of like a month. It's been a very expensive month. The dryer, the washer and dryer, the dryer also literally just died like 2 days ago, so there's another one that makes, let's see, the fridge, washing machine, or no, the dishwasher, the dryer. We thought the oven was going out, but it just needed a new light bulb, so that was fine, so not that. Possibly the microwave is on the verge. It's just like, stuff, really? Really? Y'all had to choose the same month? Fuck. But I will say, that dishwasher that we just got installed the day before Thanksgiving is fucking cool as hell. I will make a whole other vlog about the appliance drama another time, but the replacements we have gotten have been cool as shit, I will say. But anyway, yeah, it has just been a headache and a half. I'm hopeful today is a better day, because holy shit. Yeah, not how any of us were expecting yesterday to go, but it happens. We had the power go out on Christmas before. That sucked worse, actually, in my opinion. Especially with a bunch of little kids around, because I was little when that one happened. Oh, that sucked. Also happened in more recent years, like one of the first years we lived in this house. At least it was like towards the end of the evening, but we still had guests over, so I was like, fuck. So I just went all emo kid and just went upstairs and went to bed that year. I was like, nope, I'm done. I am not dealing with this. I'm not. We didn't even have, like, the generator yet at that point, so we were just hosed that time, but yeah, at least it was during daylight hours. Knock wood, like, at least it was light out, so we didn't have the additional drama of me freaking out because it's fucking dark on top of everything else, but oh my god. Yeah. I hope you guys' holiday was better, because holy shit. I wish I could say that this is like the worst one I've ever contended with. It's not. It's not, but it's probably in the top 5 now. You know? Probably in the top 5. Anyway, yeah, I'm not trying to play Debbie Downer. I'm just letting you know where the hell I'm at and where the hell I was yesterday, because you guys know damn well I usually don't take holidays off from uploading. Even if I film beforehand, I usually still upload. I got a grand total of 2 things uploaded yesterday. I had a lot more planned that I was going to put up, that honestly just went out the fucking window. I'm like, screw it. Came and went, but it be like that sometimes. So, anyway, that's it for this one. So, as usual, you know what to do. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a like. If you're not already and you'd like to be, click subscribe. Hit that notification bell icon so you never miss an upload. Leave comments down below. Make sure you're following my social media accounts, my Facebook fan page, my Twitter, my Instagram, my eBay, my Reddits, everything and more. It's all down below. And if you like what I do here on this channel and you'd like to help support it, the donation link, as always, is down in the description. Sorry, I keep getting hair in my mouth. Anyway, guys, till next time, see ya.